Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello! And we are working all this month with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck just so that we can go back to some more traditional things and we can look at some of these cards a little bit deeper and pick out the symbolisms and all those kinds of things. So if you are interested in learning all of these things, I do have an entire playlist about all the tarot stuff that I've been doing. I might have to start breaking that playlist down because, oh my gosh, how many videos I have right now on this. I've been doing this for over a year on a pretty daily basis, and I cannot believe how many videos I've created on this. So if you like that, go check out the playlist, subscribe to the channels, all those kinds of crazy YouTube-y things. But either way, I want to look at some other cards of abundance right now, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I want to start right off the bat with a modality that we can connect to this, because I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but I'm going to give it a go. The I Ching or the I Ching is a Chinese Eastern sort of structure that you can get fortunes from, or you can get ideas from, or advice from, those kinds of things, a little bit like the tarot. And it's a bunch of little lines, and the way those lines are broken up can depend on what the meaning is. I've also seen this done with like sticks, and you lay out the sticks and that kind of thing. So the one that is representative of this card, or this card is kind of, I don't know, sisters to, so to speak, is Da Yun, and it's Dayon. So I'm spelling it out as well as saying it. So you guys feel free to correct me on these things, because I know a lot of languages, but I read them more than I speak them, so I make a lot of mistakes when I verbalize stuff. Anyway, I'm working on it. That's why I'm using these things as modality stuff too. So the meaning of that one is the great possessing. And it really is about having so much abundance and so much stuff, and the ability to pass that on to the next generation, or to your community, or to greater practices and things of that nature. And that is a big meaning of this card. I like to call this card the inheritance card, and I've heard other people call it that as well. It is massively abundant, but it's not just about abundance for yourself. It is about abundance for everything around you. You have found success, because we know the card that comes before the 10 of Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles, and that is the woman in her garden, who represents all that hard work and success that we put forth through our whole lives. Now we can pass that on to the next generation. We have our older gentleman down here who is clearly of a retirement age, and he has worked hard his whole life. We can make that assumption. And now he can pass down the fruits of his labor to his family, to his friends, to his community. This is someone who doesn't hoard their abundance and their wealth, but knows that when you give to others, you will definitely continue to receive. So at his feet are these two little dogs. We know that dogs represent community and our more human connection to things. And we also have these grapes. Talk about fruits of your labor. We've got grapes all down in here. Grapes are definitely indicative of kind of status climbing and luxury, and the benefits of, farming your land. I like to look at grapes a little bit differently than like if it was corn in the fields or something like that. Grapes are definitely a luxury item. They are a luxury food. What do we make out of grapes? We make jams and we make wine. Wine is definitely something, a luxury. We don't need it, but it's wonderful when we have it. It makes life a little better for everybody involved, right? So when you see grapes, I like to look at it as this guy was wealthy and abundant enough to have a vineyard, and his vineyard is not just a great way to farm the land and keep the land and put the work into it, but you know that what you're making is something that everyone will find enjoyment with. And it's not necessary, but it's wonderful, and it brings everybody more joy. So work the land for not just the need, but work the land for that abundance and the joy of working the land and the joy of giving something that brings a little more levity to life. There are so many other symbols in this card. I could go on forever. I mean, we've got the checkerboards in the back, which is the balance between the light and the dark and all those kinds of things. We've got the tower, we have the couple in the background that are definitely the bringing of the next generation. All of these things are all over the place. I mean, our character is sitting not just on a bench, but kind of on a throne, which also represents abundance. I literally could go on forever on this card because it is abundantly full of symbolism as much as it is abundance card. So if you are looking for more information on this card, check out some of the other videos I've done on it. Like I said, I have billions of videos at this point. Okay, not billions, like 500, something like that. Anyway, there's a lot of videos on the tarot at this point. So go check them out and check out this card. And I hope that your day is unequivocally abundant, and as is with all the things that you do. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!